Okay, so I'm here to talk about how Twitch has resuspended an alleged domestic abuser after fan outcry. Yep, you got me. It's not suspended, it's resuspended. As in, they suspended him, they let him back on, and they suspended him again. Okay, so for those not in the know, last month a Twitch streamer called Luke, MrDeadMoth Munday, was arrested by the Australian authorities after a fortnight stream in which he seemed to be hitting his partner. Twitch suspended his account shortly after this. Basically, during a stream, Munday appeared enraged after his partner demanded that he stop playing Fortnite and threw cardboard at him. She then walked off screen, and after that there was what sounded like a slap, and then viewers heard sobs in response. At the start of the week, however, Twitch viewers were surprised to find that Munday's channel was already back. His suspension, which some had presumed would be permanent, had in fact lasted just 14 days. After being apprehended on December the 9th, Munday was charged with common assault. He was then given a 4-week court date adjournment to seek legal advice. So you'd figure that he'd maybe be seeking legal help, maybe trying to somehow become a better person, or heck, even running away so that he can't become cellmates with a guy called Big Bad Bubba. But no, on December the 30th, Munday apparently decided to use some of that oh so precious time to resume his streaming career, announcing a return stream with the words, "Let's be positive." Viewers were anything other than positive though, as they instead wanted to recall the December stream and comment on that. I'm not big into the world of Twitch or Twitter or any of that stuff, but I just want to quote a few people. One's a guy called Haz. Here we go. "The man who beat his wife on stream is currently live streaming from your platform. How have you allowed this to happen, bruh? 30-day ban for saying prohibited words on stream, 14-day ban for literally beating your wife on stream." A popular streamer, Elome, or Elahime, however you say it. "What's there even to say about this Deadmoth guy? Dude abused his wife in front of his kids live on stream and is back streaming. What do I say? Don't abuse your wife, don't let him back. How is this not the most common of sense? What am I even typing? This is so absurd." And Saucy837 said, "It's so great as a survivor of domestic abuse and a content creator to see a streamer that beat the boop out of his wife while streaming, still alive and well on Twitch, with 70,000 plus followers and affiliation. Way to send the right message to people out there." The thing is though, not only did Munday return to Twitch, but apparently he got a healthy viewing boost, with some presumably there to gawk. You know, everybody likes to watch a train wreck, and others even expressing sympathy for him. And all of the new viewers obviously helped line his and Twitch's pockets as well. Some have argued throughout the week that the guy's partner instigated the violence by throwing a piece of cardboard. But come on, you have a piece of cardboard thrown at you, and your reaction is to beat a woman so hard she sobs. Doesn't exactly sound like a, reasonable reaction. Furthermore, Twitch's rules state that acts and threats of violence are considered zero-tolerance violations, and all accounts associated with such activities will be indefinitely suspended. This situation should surely fall under those rules, and yet he wasn't banned. In honesty, perma-bans on Twitch are rare. The platform uses a strike system in meting out suspensions and bans, with first-time offences typically only netting week-long suspensions, and subsequents leading up to additional weeks and months. The rules are frustratingly vague and inconsistent when it comes to specific punishments for particular crimes though. And it seems like Twitch makes calls on a case-by-case basis, which you might say is fair enough, but also I think that, there should be some guidelines. After the return, Twitch seemed to remain silent, and that sent people into further complaining. But then, in the last few days, Munday's channel suddenly blipped out of existence again. And now if you try to access it, you're met with an error message, which says something about unless you've got a time machine, that content's not available. Neither Twitch nor the guy himself have said whether he's permanently banned or if this is just another temporary thing. And Twitch has a policy against discussing the particulars of these kinds of things with others. Apparently news outlets have tried to talk to them and they've remained silent. So, you know, the guy got rebanned. So lots of people have said that that's a good indication that Twitch is actually listening to its audience. They saw what him coming back did, the uproar it caused, and they've responded. Whether that's to cover their own behinds or whether they actually have rethought the situation through, who knows. But a streamer called Blacklight Attacks summed things up pretty well for me when he said, "This is why you've got to give them on social media. Don't go harassing individual employees, mind you. Voicing discontent is enough. Just stay alert for the next mistake, as they do not seem to have the infrastructure to avoid them on their own." I think this basically feeds into the attitude I usually have when it comes to companies and institutions, which is never be afraid to question them, because it's only by doing this that you can help make a change and that you can stop them from doing things you don't agree with. But very, very firmly in mind, if something happens on Twitch you don't agree with, complain, but do it classy. Send messages to them, not personally addressed, but to the brand itself, outlining your thoughts and feelings and why you're disgusted in what's happened. Never bring people into it personally. Hate the decision, not a person. So, what does everyone else think about this? Personally, I'm quite happy for the guy to be banned. Although, I would keep him banned myself for the length of his trial and then the length of any sentence he might receive. I think once he's served whatever sentence he gets, if he gets one, then possibly wouldn't let him start off with the exact same name or, you know, reinstall that account. But I would let him back on, because there has to be a point where you've done the crime, served the time. I don't think you can hold people forever. But, you know, it's a complicated situation. And I'm more interested in finding out what other people think about it. Okay, thank you for listening.